Ever wondered why your query returns 100 rows, but you only care about 10 unique values? So today we will fix that with this clause called distinct. So distinct generally is used to remove duplicates from rows and can be applied to one column or multiple column. So we're going to explore how this distinct clause is being used in data manipulation using SQL. So we're going to use this table together with these 5 questions so that we can understand how the distinct clause is being used in SQL. So as we've said, distinct is normally used to remove duplicates rows from your results queries. So for example, if you look at this customer name and see Alice, it is repeated here. There's Alice and then there's Bob. So distinct will help us remove these duplicates. So for example, let's use customer name, customer name. So if you run this, so this is a column for customer name. So before we include the distinct function, but once we include distinct function, so let's just copy this and then we include distinct. So distinct will remove the duplicates in our customer name. So that means Alice will appear once, Bob will appear once, and Charlie. That means every name will appear once. So you can see there's no repetition of the name here. So let's proceed to tackle this question so that you can clearly understand how this thing function works. So our first question is list all unique products. List all unique products in the order table. So this is our order table. This is our order table. So the question is asking to list only unique products from this table. So we can use copy this and then we use distinct. So we are looking for unique products. Therefore, we're going to write select distinct and then products. And then products. Yeah. So if you run this, we're only going to get the unique products. So unique products include keyboard, laptop, and mouse. Our second question is asking show all distinct customer name. All distinct customer name. So we can copy this. So this one needs only unique customer name. Therefore, we can write customer name. So this one will only give us only unique customer. So you can see Alice for there's no repetition of the customer. And then we have this one. Let's run the original. And then you have the third question, which is asking to find unique combination of customer name and quantity. So we want to, we want the unique combination of customer name and, so we can just use this one and then we copy here. So that one, combination of customer name and quantity. So we write select distinct customer and then we put comma and then quantity. So if you run this, you can see. And then we have another question 4. So you can see for customer name, the customer name is repeated, but it has different quantity. Customer Alice is not as customer Alice bought quantity 1, customer Alice bought quantity 2. So this one needs the distinct combination of customer and quantity. Therefore, the customer name will appear, might appear more than 2 if they bought different quantity, if they have different quantity, because the question is asking to find a combination of customer name and quantity. So for it to be unique, therefore it needs to have a combination of both customer and quantity. If the combination, if there's no combination of the two, then it means it's unique. So for example, Alice and quantity 1, this is unique. It's not the same as Alice and quantity 2. Bob, you can see Bob is Bob and quantity 2. This is not the same as Bob and quantity 5. So it needs, for it to be unique, it needs to have both combination of quantity and customer name and quantity. And then we have another question here asking how many distinct product exists. So this one will have to count the number of products exist. So if you write, so this one will have to write select, and then we're going to add a function count so that we can count the number of unique products. So for us to get the unique, so first of all, let's just get the unique product. So into write select distinct products from orders table, distinct from orders table. So this one will give us the unique products from this table. So this is the unique product, but the question is asking to count this distinct products. Therefore, we'll have to include a function called count that will help us count the distinct products. Anyway, so we write count and then we put into bracket the distinct products, and then we run this one. So this one would give us the number of distinct products. So the number of distinct product is 3. And then the final Question 5, distinct quantities. So this one you can just use this distinct quantity. So you can replace this one and write quantity. Yes, so if you run this, you can see this is the distinct quantity 1, 2, 3, and 5. Yes, so I hope you've understood how distinct clause work. So if you find this video helpful, kindly subscribe, comment, like, and share so that it can reach to wider audience. And let's meet in the next video. Thank you.